Hello, and welcome to Advanced Career Institute. In fact, we are the greatest driving school in the area. So, if you want to receive your truck driver's license and live in Las Vegas, have a social security card, and are at least 18 years old, you're in good enough health to pass the physical. We can assist you in obtaining a senior license without a lengthy introduction for this extremely fascinating video. This is the most effective method of studying to obtain your CDL permit and pass your test the first time. That's what we're going to be going over now. So if you are watching this video, that means you have an interest in getting your permit itself. And the best way to do it is, of course, to come to our school. We are the best around. So, if you're interested, before I get you started and tell you the tactical ways to study, we want you to give us a call 1-702-476-5067, then we will be able to help you out and explain to you exactly how our program works. So we can assure you that we will obtain your license. The subject we must address today is what is the best strategy to study for your CDL permit. We get calls all the time from folks who are attempting to obtain their permission on their own. And the question is, what if I study all these tests on these practice apps that I have in my phone, or on the App Store on the tests that I see online? Will the free tests I see on the internet suffice to pass the exam? Based on the type of license you seek. If you want to get your CDL Class A, you'll have to pass 3 distinct tests. Air brakes and a combination vehicle are all examples of general understanding. If you wish to get your CDL Class B, you should also pass 3 tests: general knowledge, air brakes, and passenger endorsement. It provides the most diverse spectrum of genuine driving, right? And driving various automobiles. So, if you need to pass those tests, the first thing you need to grasp is how the test works. Within the bank of any of these examinations, DMV has about 1,000 questions. These are 3 independent tests that you will take here. Consider 1,000 different types of questions they could ask you for general knowledge. For example, if we offer you 50 out of 1,000, the next time you go, it could be an entirely different 50. Right? People who reach us and say, "Hey, I've been studying this app on my phone. I've been studying these practice tests and questions on the computer." Those are the guys who have to go 2 or 3 times a day. Because you aren't genuinely learning the material. Because you're just searching for the question you studied for when you take the actual test. Because only the DMV has all the 1,000 questions they may ask you. Right? So, if you're only studying the questions and seeking for answers, that's all you're studying. You're not really learning the material, so when you go to the DMV and they change the question just a little bit, where they shift one word around, the whole question is changed, you're not going to pass the test since you didn't learn the right way. Having saying that, are such practice tests useful? In most situations, I believe they are. However, I have seen some apps that are utterly ludicrous. They're going to ask you crazy questions. And then there's the hands, which are even more absurd. I see individuals studying from them, and they end up coming over here with a slew of incorrect information. However, the easiest approach to study is to obtain a CDL manual from your local DMV and read the relevant portions. As a result, you begin to comprehend the subject. Take those practice exams you adore on the apps after you've mastered the content. And see how well you do now that you comprehend the topic. You tested yourself on a practice test. You go take the exam. Even if they modify anything on you, you'll know what you're reading. You'll need at least 80% to pass if you know how to pass some other short suggestions. The test is over when you get 80%. You have already passed. The test is over if you've answered a handful of questions incorrectly, and it's impossible for you to get to 80%. Right? So, if you want to be sure that you'll receive your permission, perhaps you've been studying for this firm for a while. Perhaps you failed the test a few times. You should absolutely give us a call. We developed a course that has a 95% success rate. Follow the course as we developed it in our classroom for our students. We're actually about 95% guaranteed to pass a test the first time. So, if you've been taking the test and have failed a few times, you're going to need our assistance. If you do want a stick guarantee that we get to receive your license, and the best way I did say guarantee we're probably the only school around that can actually do. Definitely give us a call 1-702-476-5067 or visit applycdlvegas.com. Hit subscribe, like, and click the notification bell to be updated. Thank you and have a good day.